This will be a really short video because I'm just repeating what I showed you in the last video, and I've extended it through and done the code as I promised I would. So what I've also done is I've also put regions in with the code, and I've collapsed those regions at the moment so that you can see that it makes it very easy to manipulate where we've done and where we've been. So if I extend that, that's what we did, and I showed you in the last video in the first part where we did the insurance costs, where we worked out the costs on 3 calculation basis. There's one for annuals, one for monthlies, and one for weeklies. So we've done that. Now we've got that ready. So you saw me do the fuel. So there's the fuel cost one. Same annual, monthly, and weekly. And I've now added the servicing, and they're exactly the same format. And you should be able to follow those along really easily. And see how they're worked out. The same formula is used for each, and you have a very standardized method of doing things, and that's what's really helpful sometimes when you're making a set of code, which is this sort of factory class can often be very repetitive because you're doing the same thing with different sets of data. So there we've got that there. And I could, in fact, have, I think, collapsed these into some sort of factorized functions, but it'll do you good to practice the coding. I've still got the template code for the method at the bottom here of the code, and I could have done something with this and just given some sort of switch statement based on the running costs that come in, and as I said, made one method for everything, or for 3 methods of everything, and that would have been perhaps shorter, but maybe not as instructive. So in the next one, we're going to go on to the class that handles the data as we create a summary, and that's going to be quite a complicated class, but we'll get through it.